AI is the hottest word on the market right now, prop tech and real estate. But we'd love to hear how you're thinking about AI as it pertains to real estate. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, well, first of all, Adrian, Chris, thank you so much for having me back on. It's always great to be with you guys, and hello to everybody out there. Yeah, and I appreciate that intro. Last week, in fact, I closed deal number 2,348. So we're continuing to go with my new firm, BKREA. We have a particular focus on development properties and redevelopment opportunities, property conversions, things like that. So back to the entrepreneurial roots. I started my new company, BKREA, about a year ago, and we're having fun again. So it's been great. And Chris, to tag on to your point about AI, yes, we're using AI in a big way. And I guess the way to tee it up is that the world has changed so much. 1988 or 1984, actually, when I started my career, I had no computer on my desk, no cell phone, no fax machine. We carried rolls of quarters around in our pockets to make calls from a payphone. I don't think you can even find a payphone anymore. And the world has changed so dramatically over the past 40 years. But I think the extent to which it's going to change over the next 5 is going to blow the past 40 away. Realizing that when I decided to start my own firm, the first person I hired was an AI guy. I hired Seth Samowitz as my COO. Seth is an AI guru. He started AI companies. He worked in driverless cars for 6 years. And I figured, hey, if this guy can make a car drive itself, he can help me sell buildings. So we are using AI in a big way. We're using it with 3 different functionalities. One is in the prospecting process. Secondly is in the deal execution process. And thirdly, with regard to data interpretation. And the first 2 ways, prospecting and deal execution, are really nothing more than funneling processes. We're going from thousands of people down to hundreds, down to dozens, down to a few. AI makes those processes much more effective and efficient and are wonderful for that type of function. And then the third way, which really is the most powerful way that AI can be used, is in interpreting data. Unfortunately, while that is probably the most powerful application AI has, it's going to be the most difficult for the industry to use because most data sets are not very good. The important thing about data sets is not the absolute numbers themselves, but the relationship between the numbers in a data set, and the relationship between numbers in a data set lose integrity if the methodology for calculating the data is not 100% consistent from start to finish.